Why Melbourne as a capital city might be one of the best places to invest right now, and I'll give you 3 reasons why. The first factor is that the state of Victoria is the second state that has achieved the largest increase in population at 2.7%, recently close behind WA, which was at 3.1%. Victoria's net migration, although lower than pre-pandemic averages, was positive for the first time since September 2021. This reflects early signs that Australians are moving back to our second largest state. The second factor that you need to consider is the price disparity between Sydney and Melbourne, which is at its highest that it's ever been. It clearly tells you that it has not been since 2005 that the price disparity between these two cities have been that high, almost at 40% now. As a result, cashed-up Sydney investors might be well turning into the Melbourne property market to look for value, as it becomes more and more harder to find value in their own city. So the third factor that we should not overlook is that in statistics we have something called regression to the mean. And basically this is a concept that tells you about the tendency of extreme values of performance or underperformance to return to the average over time. On average, real estate prices have historically grown at around a rate of 7% per annum. Now this, if you compound it as a growth over a 5-year period, amounts to about 40%. So from the chart here, it shows you the past growth of all the different capital cities that has happened over the last 5-year window. And you can see here clearly that Sydney, Adelaide and Perth have all performed more than the national average over the past 5 years. But on the other hand, Melbourne has barely grown. If we follow the law of averages, then Melbourne has to play catch up at some point. The values have to increase in order for it to go back to the median average of 7% per annum growth. So that is why Melbourne is very well positioned right now and could be a very terrific value play over the next few years.